Hello and welcome to beautiful Martinsville Speedway here in Virginia for a special Truck Series Garage Cam live on NASCAR.com. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner, and we're trucking today here at the Paperclip. A chilly morning, but a beautiful one here for the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. And here's Ryan Blaney standing by his truck. What's up, Blaney?
Oh, nothing. Just trying to figure out what we got going on here. So, I think we're getting the bugs worked out of it here. So, looking forward to the second practice.
What you guys learned in that first practice?
We just got to be a little bit tighter. I think we're kind of chewing up our left rear tire right now. So, we'll try to get that figured out and go racing.
All right, Ryan Blaney, thanks for joining us on NASCAR.com. Garage Cam, you see that crew hard at work looking at that tire right now, trying to get the number 29 figured out here. Hey, if you're new to Garage Cam, you see the video here. Look to the right of it. You see that screen with the chat. Hop in, tell us who you are, where you're from, and what you want to see here on Garage Cam. Let's not be boring and say, I just want to see the 93 truck right here. Have some fun with your requests. Remember, Daniel Gooding, you were in here at 5:23 a.m. to watch Garage Cam. You're the first person in the interactive garage today. Big shout out to you, brother. Jennifer Sloan White, first time watching Truck Garage Cam. You gotta love it. And we got a bunch of people in the chat room today. Well, welcome to Martinsville. You know what's great about Martinsville? You see combinations of drivers and trucks that you don't normally see at the racetrack. And Jimmy Weller here in the 07. And you see the guy on top of the pit box today. We talked to him last week. Introduced you all to him. That's Chad McCumbee helping out this 017, former Truck Series competitor himself. Races some sports car stuff right now. Practice actually just ended. So we're a green light now on pit road here for Garage Cam. Some of the trucks have not made their way back to their garage spots, so we might miss a few trucks here. But guess what? We're going to keep on digging. You see the beautiful front stretch right here of Martinsville Speedway. No garage. It's Garage Cam, but there's no garages here for the Truck Series. This is old school. This is like how it was growing up in short track racing. Out on pit road, baby. Pit box is behind. Kevin Harvick will be wheeling this Anderson's Pure Maple Syrup Kroger entry, the number 14 truck right here. It's kind of strange always to see a number 14 truck and not have Rick Crawford in it. Isn't it? Yeah, if you guys are Truck Series nerds like I am, Rick Crawford, one of the original racers in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. Well, Harvick will be driving this maple syrup truck. Here's the number 31, James Busher. Crew all ready to work underneath this machine right here. The Turner Motorsports entry. Working on the front of that truck. Standing with his crew chief right now. What are we talking about this morning?
Your hat right now. That's what we're talking about right now.
Old school hat weekend. We always like to have a good time here at Martinsville. How much fun is it? I know it's a little chilly and you got your coat on there, but Martinsville's fun because this is old school short tracking.
Yeah, it's different than most places we go, but it's loud too. You almost can't talk during practice, so we're trying to get our front end work on here, get our truck driving a little bit better. It was a little tight there, but Rig Chevy should be okay.
All right, thanks, James Busher. Appreciate you joining us. Actually, I think they're giving the trucks a few more minutes here on the track. There was a little issue on track. And, yeah, Truck Series practice was supposed to be over at 10. So we'll just do our best to keep on our toes here on NASCAR.com. Here is the number 9 truck right here. You guys know it and love it. Yes, it's Horn Daddy, Ron Hornaday, Sloth Fingers. Nice to see Kevin Harvick helping Joey Dennett Racing. If you know Joey Dennett Racing, they took over the shops at KHI. When KHI kind of dissolved, that's who moved into that building. So Kevin Harvick, an obvious connection with Joey Dennett and that team. So really nice to see that. Marco, you want to see Norm Benning? Well, guess what? I want to see Norm Benning too. I think Norm Benning's on the track right now. We'll try to show Norm Benning, the legend, the legend. I believe practice has ended. Yes, the red flag is out. The red and black flags are out, so we will be back underway here on GarageCam. Kind of keeping near an entry here. With the track being hot, there is Caleb Holman, the number 75 machine. Miguel Paludo, of course, involved in that scary last lap incident. Pro Cup veteran Jeff Agnew rolling by right there. A few cars still left on track here. Teams looking at the air pressures. You got the durometer there, which actually, this durometer here, we'll show you, is an air pressure. That actually measures the depth of the tire, which indicates tread wear. You see these little holes right here, right there. They poke that right in there, and they can see how much the tire is worn. So what the crews do when the trucks come in is check the temperature of the tire all the way across the tire. They take that pyrometer, which measures the depth with the wear, and they also take tire pressures. You can figure out so much about the handling of your car or truck by doing so. It's such an indicator. It's almost like, for us as human beings, a blood test. Well, here's the number 9 again of Ron Hornaday, Horn Daddy. Let's squeak on in front of that truck right here. We're going to squeak through the pits here of the number 9, Chase Elliott. And here's Brendan Gaughan's truck, the number 62, South Point Casino entry. And there is Brendan Gaughan underneath this tent, keeping warm. He's got the winter jacket on. Shane Wilson, crew chief, and them talking.
Sneaking up on people.
Hey, I was trying to get your good side.
Do I have it? Yeah, my good side.
So what's up, Brendan Gaughan? Martinsville, you know,
right?
hasn't always been your strongest track, but but a favorite for a lot of people here in the Truck Series.
It is.
What about you? Are you gonna get one done here this weekend or what?
I'll tell you what, moving to the Nationwide Series next year, this could be my last shot for a while at
That's
Martinsville.
right.
So I got to get it done now, or
You gotta
else
get caught.
you never know. We're really good. South Point Chevy, we know this track is going to loosen up historically, so we're not as fast on the board. We didn't do a qualifying run, but we're a little tight, and we think that little tight is going to be the key for the race.
So you guys gonna do a qual run in the second practice?
Probably next practice. Shane doesn't like to give me qualifying runs. He tells me I'm a veteran, I don't need them, but this is Martinsville. I have an average starting spot of 30, so I would like at least one practice qualifying run, please.
All right, well, tell the fans at home that are watching this right now why you have this RCR winter coat on.
Because it's really, really, really cold. It was like 29 degrees this morning.
What a whip.
Well, okay, hold on, if I can take
Short
this camera here.
sleeves.
I was going to say, I was going to turn it here.
Oh
Here
boy,
it
this
is.
could be trouble.
Oh,
Short
see that?
sleeves.
Short sleeve.
Short sleeves. That's how you roll in Martinsville.
Well, at 29 degrees this morning at 6:45 leaving the hotel, it was cold. I wanted the jacket. It has warmed up.
I've got enough padding where I keep warm.
I got enough hair normally. My hair is normally what keeps me warm. I'm going to shed the jacket soon though because it's warmed up.
All right, buddy. You have a great day in the South Point, number 62, which you'll be in the 33 next year.
No, it'll be 62.
It'll be 62.
Yeah, come on now.
Really? High five there.
Keep
Bring
it
in the number
62.
to the Nationwide Series.
Right.
I got to pay attention.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, we'll see you, buddy. Brendan Gaughan. Hey, check this out. We looked at the South Point truck right here, number 62. Let's take a look at that for you right here. For all you big Brendan Gaughan fans, one of the most personable drivers in NASCAR right there at the South Point Casino entry, the Chevrolet. 2 minutes to go, we're told, on the track, so we'll lay low here a little bit. Spencer Gallagher, the Las Vegas, Nevada driver. You know the name Spencer Gallagher if you're a fan of the ARCA series. Spencer Gallagher has been a mainstay in ARCA. Making his debut here at Martinsville is Spencer Gallagher. And there is Spencer Gallagher inside the pink machine right here. Getting unstrapped. If he could get that helmet hooked up, I don't know, man. Having trouble here with the helmet. Oh, there we go. We got it hooked up. and PR extraordinaire, Nick Monche, as I like to call him, even though it's Nick Monker. Here comes Spencer Gallagher out of his car, out of his truck. Isn't it a quarter every time I say that? Here at NASCAR Camping World Series GarageCam live on NASCAR.com. And there is Spencer Gallagher. All right, man, you got the airplane on the back of your suit. How were you out there? Were you a jet?
Well, the old Legion Travel Chevy's turning pretty well, a little too well, as a matter of fact. Right now, we're trying to
So she's a little
get
loose.
Cinched down. Yeah, a little free, especially in 3 and 4. Strangely enough, you wouldn't think it. It's a pretty symmetrical track, but I'm only getting that down in 3 and 4, which is kind of funny. But now my Gallagher Motorsports crew, they're doing everything they can. They're going to get it fixed right up for the next practice.
So how different is this place? Coming here with all the experience you have in different forms of motorsport, but coming to a place like this, the tight corners, it's a lot about discipline. How different is this for you?
You know, I will say this, Martinsville is a unique track, and that's a big thing for me. You wouldn't expect it, but the concrete gives this place so much grip in the corners. You actually drive it a lot harder than you think you can, but at the same time, because it's such a tiny track, everybody's so on edge, you're still working within the tiniest of razor margins. So it's a really interesting place. I'm happy to be here with my Legion Travel Chevy.
All right, Spencer Gallagher, thanks for being on GarageCam on NASCAR.com. And there is the Allegiant crew working on this number 21 pink machine right now. And we'll get out of their way here. And practice is over. The reins have been freed. And here is the number 19 truck, Ross Chastain. There is Ross Chastain speaking with his crew, the BKR entry, the number 19. Clay Greenfield. Let's see. Mom DMB fan, Knoxville, Tennessee, wants to see Clay Greenfield. Well, here is the clutch defense, number 68 car of Clay Greenfield. I'd like to see if we could talk to Clay. I don't know where he is. I don't see him. We're looking for Clay Greenfield. Has anyone seen Clay Greenfield? I have not seen him. But Clay Greenfield, underdog racer and competitor. Brendan Newberry, right here. What's up, Brendan Newberry?
Hey, man.
We're live on NASCAR.com GarageCam. So tell us about the first practice so far in your.
It wasn't good for me, not as good as it was for Ross here. We're going to get it figured out here. I know both my teammates, Hornaday and Harvick, are pretty good, so I'll just have to go learn off them. I'm just going to see if I can pull any speed out of Chastain here and see if I can get better for the second one.
All right, Chastain, you got any speed for this guy?
I don't know what I'm doing. It's right now I don't think I can make more than 10 laps with our truck how it is, but we'll get it tightened up, get a little forward drive for us, and I think we're going to be pretty good. It's got some speed, so that's always good.
All right, you guys, thanks for joining us on NASCAR.com GarageCam. Yeah, looking for speed, and some of these young drivers having a hard time getting the handle on their Camping World trucks. A very tough place to figure out, a tough place to get balance. You hear two of them saying they are too loose. Here's Clay Greenfield right here. Maybe we could talk to Clay here on NASCAR.com GarageCam Live. What's up, Clay?
I just got through the first practice. Really happy with the way the truck drives. We're sort of down on speed. We may not qualify great, but it's going to race really good. I mean, I'm happier with the way this ClutchDefense.com talking lead rescue ranch truck's driving. Handles as good as we've had all year.
At the beginning of practice, obviously a little bit of struggling, but learning this place pretty well, and it seemed like your team picked up there towards the end.
Yeah, that's a little embarrassing. Usually my stuff's so tight, I'm doing everything I can to make it turn, and the truck was just turning so good, I touched the curb and it stepped out from under me. But I think that's the first time I spun out by myself since like 2004, so I guess I was due.
Last week, obviously a crazy week for you, a crazy last lap. Have you processed that all and put that all in your rearview mirror? Kind of a crazy
yeah,
racer.
That was, to be honest with everybody, the first time I've been scared inside a race car. I wasn't afraid for me, I was afraid for Miguel because I hit him right in the window net, and which is the absolute worst place, most vulnerable place of the vehicle that you can hit someone. And I had trouble sleeping that night, just replaying everything back in my head, but I just thank God that Miguel and everybody else is okay.
All right, we're glad you're okay, too. And rocking it here in this number 68 truck here in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. You see ClutchDefense.com on board this number 68 here, the underdog driver. Hey, check it out. Ty Dillon walking by his lonesome. What's up? It's Ty Dillon live on NASCAR.com, GarageCam. Walking by yourself, dude. Where's all your friends?
I don't know. I left them. It's too cold for my friends, I guess.
What you going down pit road to do? Going to talk to somebody?
I'm going to talk to my teammate, Uncle Brendan, and see how his ride's doing.
See how Harry, Uncle Brendan is doing, and how are you doing in that first practice session?
We're all right. We can definitely be better. So we got some work to do, but we'll find our way to the front.
All right. Tell Uncle Brendan we said hi.
Alrighty.
There's the number 7 truck of John West Townley right here on pit road, the Zaxby's entry. John Hunter Nemechek. There's John Hunter Nemechek. Let's introduce everybody on GarageCam Live to this guy right here, John Hunter Nemechek. What's up, dude? How you doing? You excited for this big debut?
I'm excited. We're working on it. We're getting there. Racetrack screen and our setup didn't like that too much, so we're working on it, and hopefully we can get it better.
So what was the truck doing? What was the issue in the first practice that you guys are trying to work through now?
Just forward drive, no traction up off the corner.
So tell me about this place. You've tested here. It's a place that takes a lot of discipline, and a place that, you grew up on the Florida late model circuit. This is way different than anything you've probably ever been on.
It is. This racetrack has a lot of different characteristics than any short track that I've been to. It's a heavier car, anything that I've driven. It's a totally different experience.
Hey, you got the best crew person ever. Grandma right there. How much does Grandma help out?
Quite a bit. She's the cook, but when we go racing, she's falling asleep in the chair.
And she'll shine the thing, too, pretty good.
You can come have a cup of potato soup.
All right, potato soup, I'm on it. I like to eat. John Hunter, you have a good day today.
Thank you. You too.
Take care, man. John Hunter Nemechek, another generation of Nemecheks. That's awesome to see. The number 22 Wood Pellet Grills entry. Halfway here on NASCAR.com GarageCam. John Hunter making his debut. That team tested here at Martinsville to give the young driver some time. And there is Joe Nemechek giving his son some pointers here. He's gotten around this place for so many years, hoping that maybe they could take this truck to Phoenix is what I was told, depending on how they do here this weekend. Great to see a young talent like John Hunter Nemechek in this series. Florida late model shoe. Brian Silas, the number 99. Martha Nemechek. Grandma now. That's great to call her grandma at the racetrack. We always call her like the all-star mom, Martha Nemechek, because she's just awesome. Max Gresham, this number 8 machine right here. Wonder if Max is up there. We don't see Max. Oh, there's Max. Max. See if we can find Max around the corner here. Man, it's kind of all blocked up here. He's right back there. Right behind there. We'll see Chuck Bush here. He's got a stellar sweater. He's going to try to get us Max Gresham. Hey, there's Max Gresham. All right, Max Gresham, what do you got there? Come on.
I got some cookies.
Cookies? So the first thing you do when you get out of the truck, you debrief, and then to the cookie.
That's right. That's what you got to do. You got to tell them what's wrong with it, then eat a cookie and make you feel better.
You've been so close to some real big success here in the Camping World Truck Series, so close to almost getting that first win. Is this the place that you can do it?
I hope so. We got a real good Amen Chevy, carrying the pink on board for breast cancer awareness, and I think we can do it today. Our Sharp Gallagher racing truck is the best it's ever been here, and hopefully it just keeps going that way and we don't have anything stupid go wrong.
All right, Max Gresham, thanks for joining us on GarageCam as always. And you see the pink for the breast cancer on that beautiful number 8 black machine, and you see the side of this truck. It won't be this clean at the end of the race tomorrow. These trucks do battle here fiercely. If you haven't seen a Camping World Truck Series race here live, make sure you watch it on TV, but you need to come here and see it in person. You see guys like the grizzled veteran Jeff Agnew right here, Ty Dillon, the youngster, do battle. It is awesome to see, especially in person here, the tight confines of this historic half mile, and you get to see amazing hats like this. Look at this. He looks like, that's amazing. That's Latiga, that's a great look for you, buddy.
That's right.
All right, let's see. 88 Lightning. Let's see your hat, Matt. Oh, boy. All right, it is Martinsville. It's what we like to call old school hat weekend. I've got an old Martinsville hat. Check that out. Little web snapback. There you go. 88 Lightning. You wanted to see it. Jennifer Joe Cobb's truck right here. Miguel Paludo, the number 32 machine right here. AccuDoc Solutions truck. There's Norm Benning. Norm Benning live on NASCAR.com GarageCam, and you know what? He's like a one-man machine here. You don't have the big pit box. You don't have the like 20 guys on your pit crew. You get some. You got to labor here, don't you?
Yeah, it's a labor of love. I love doing this, and every once in a while we compete. And Eldora and Talladega were a lot of fun, and looking forward to Texas. This race here, I'll just try and survive.
Trying to survive, that's the name of the game. But hey, if you survive in this race and keep the fenders clean on this truck, it could result in a good finish at a place like this.
Well, right now I'm 6 points out of the top 20, and we want to be in the top 20 at the end of the year. That would be a huge accomplishment. We have Wyatt Truck Center and Carmack Trailers helping out. Potts Landing over by South Boston. They're going to be here helping us out, and we're going to have a good time. But if you're here at the end of this race, you're going to more than likely have a top 15.
All right, Norm Benning, get after it here
Thank
today.
you.
And there you see Watts Truck Center on board the side of this number 57 truck. Norm Benning, a hero to some here on NASCAR.com and in the Truck Series. Of course, after that amazing, amazing run that he had at Eldora. Herman Quiroga. Here's the number 6 of Hot Shoe, Daniel Hemrick. We got to introduce you to this kid, okay, because we got a lot of trucks to see. But you see this guy, I'm going to tap him on the shoulder. The pride of Kannapolis, North Carolina. Let's introduce ourselves to Mr. Daniel Hemrick. All right, buddy, Truck Series debut. How pumped are you, especially after that first practice? The jitters are probably got to be gone, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm really excited to be here. We got a lot of cool people on the hood of this thing, Express Oil Change of Abilene, as well as Jack Link's on the quarter panel. So it's cool to get out here and obviously be pretty decent in the first practice and get all the nerves to settle. And just a great opportunity from SGR and everybody involved with this deal.
What a great opportunity for you, too, because, a lot of people, come up in racing and have a lot in their pocketbook. I know you and your family, pretty humble people, not that much money, but have been given a lot of opportunities by some good people. And this is an opportunity of a lifetime to be in a Camping World Truck Series race.
Yeah, the opportunity and a dream come true all in the same time. And it means a lot to me and my family to have everybody that's helped us to this point, to get to this point. So I'm really excited about it, and hopefully putting on a good show for everybody.
And, folks, this kid right here, if he ever wins a race here in Camping World Truck Series, which he probably will someday, you'll see a backflip out of him.
We'll try.
All right, Daniel Hemrick, number 6. And here's Johnny Sauter's truck. Carolina Nut. I am a nut. Right there, the number 98. 4 minutes to go here on NASCAR Camping World Series GarageCam, and there is Johnny Sauter. See if we can get a word with Johnny here quick. He's talking with his crew right now. Looking over the front end of this number 98 Carolina Nut Chevrolet. Little pink on board. And we didn't really see the Jack Link's Beef Jerky number 6 truck very well, but there is Hot Shoe Hemrick's truck right there. Great to see a short track kid like that. And here's Johnny Sauter. What's up there, Sauter?
Oh, just living the dream. How about you?
Living the dream. The big win last week, so you got a huge smile on your face still. You still have a huge smile after that first practice?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Martinsville is one of my favorite racetracks, so we've been fortunate enough to win here a couple times. So now that we're back here, coming off of a win, I can't think of a better place to go than here.
What are you going to do if you get another clock?
I don't know. I got one. I only got a 2-story house, and I got one on each floor. So if I get a third one, who knows? But
do you have a basement?
Yeah, actually I do. So I can put one down there, I guess.
Okay.
But I don't know. I hope I have that problem. Let's just put it that way.
Well, hey, get another one, get another few, and then just think of GarageCam and think of us. And, I do need a clock. But anyway, growing up in Wisconsin, this is a type place where I know you excelled on some flat tracks in ASA, but this place is just so wildly different. As a veteran, can you tell the fans at home what it's like to run a lap around this place? Because it takes a lot of weird kind of discipline.
Well, it does, and what's funny about all that is there's actually a short track up in Shakopee, Minnesota, and it was called Raceway Park.
Yep.
And this was its last season, and they just shut it down. But I raced there a few times early in my career, and every time I've come here, I was like, man, this is just like Shakopee. So it's a little bit bigger, but that's just my mind, and the first time I ever went there, I qualified, quick time and ran really well. So Martinsville is just a racetrack where you have to have a lot of discipline, but you have to be aggressive all at the same time. So there's just so many different things that pit strategy plays a big part. At one point you could be starting up front, and then midway through the race you got tires on the car or the truck, and then you find yourself in 15th, and you're like, well, you got to be patient till the other guy's pit. So it's just constant give and take all day long.
All right, Johnny Sauter, thanks for joining us on GarageCam. Johnny Sauter right there looking over the front of his truck. Talking about Raceway Park, that was interesting because I just saw something the other day about that track shutting down. There's a guy that's raced up at that racetrack, and that's Butch Miller right there. ASA legend, short track legend, and Camping World Truck Series driver, talking to Caleb Holman. What's up, Caleb Holman? How you doing, man? We're live on NASCAR.com GarageCam.
Very cool.
It's pretty cool to be able to stand next to Butch Miller and get a lot of advice. How much do you pick up from old Butch right there? Look at Butch is laughing.
He says nothing, but it's a lot. It's a whole lot, especially here. This is his kind of thing. When you're going to a place like Flat, half mile, that's his bread and butter. So you can't measure the impact it has on our race team. Just him helping me out as a driver.
All right, Caleb Holman, thanks for joining us on NASCAR.com GarageCam. You see that 75 Food Country USA Chevrolet right there? Let's go by this truck right here. We see the number 51. It's Denny Hamlin. Beautiful paint scheme. Air Jordan on the side of this car. I know, our boy, our audio guy, doesn't have his Jordans on today, but he usually has some Jordans, and he's probably a big, yeah, he doesn't want to get them messed up at the racetrack, he says, but big Air Jordan guy. All right, as we cruise down pit road here, we only have a few more trucks to hit here on GarageCam. We're running out of time, and we're running as fast as we can over here, but we do need to show you an incident that happened during that practice, backing the truck into the wall. Dakota Armstrong. Strong run he had in Talladega last week, but if you look, man, this team has their work cut out for them. Likely going, if you look at the back of that truck, it's obvious they will go to a backup truck. Heavy damage on the Winfield Chevrolet right here for Dakota Armstrong. So, hey, that team and that young driver, an uphill battle they'll have for the rest of the day. Remember, one more practice session. They also have qualifying set to get underway later today for the Camping World Truck Series. And there's your point leader, Matt Crafton, talking with his crew. Practice about to get underway as we close here, showing you the point leader, Matt Crafton. There's the number 60 truck of Dakota Armstrong. What's up, buddy? And here's Joey Coulter's number 18. We'll show you the rest of these trucks if we can. Bubba Wallace up ahead. There's Bubba Wallace. And Joey Coulter underneath here. You know what? Here's the great thing. We're cold, but guess what? We're gonna wrap up GarageCam, and look who we get to wrap it up with. It's not Kenny from South Park, even though he looks like it in this hood. It's a little cold here, man, but you finished 5th here last time, your first time here, so you got to have a little confidence going into the paperclip here.
Oh, for sure. I've told everybody I'm going to win this weekend, and Drew Herring told me, what'd he say? Don't talk about it, be about it, so we're going to do it. But I just got word that I guess I'm Kurt Busch now, because KBM tweeted Joey Coulter P2, Kurt Busch P13, which is where I am, so I don't know.
Okay, Kurt,
I don't think I cussed out the team yet. So.
Well, yeah, he's giving you a little chatterbox. It's Joey Coulter. So, yeah, there you go. Let's see if Joey Coulter will eat a hot dog. Have you eaten one?
Not yet.
Why not, man? Hey, how fast were you real quick? What was your lap time? Your best lap time around?
Like a 1980.
I bet you'll pick up 2/10 if you have a hot dog.
All right, I'm good.
I need it.
6.
I promise.
You want one?
Yeah, have one right before the race. All right, let's close it out on GarageCam. Close it out for the race fans here on GarageCam.
GarageCam, you're hanging out with the best dude here. Appreciate you following me and having some fun. Let's get us a win this weekend. Appreciate it.
All right, Darrell Wallace Jr. here. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner. We're at Martinsville, and make sure you tune in later today, 11:30 a.m. 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time for GarageCam in the Sprint Cup Series. My producer, right? Did I get the time right? There is Bubba Wallace's truck right here. Once again, I'm your host, Matthew Dillner. This is GarageCam. Wow, we have a few other trucks here that we forgot to show. Hey, guess what? Bonus. We're going to show them to you. Timothy Peters. How can we forget about this guy? When we come to Martinsville, circle it on your calendar, mark it down. The number 17 will be a guy, a force to reckon with here. And also the guy that got the pole here earlier this year. Can he do the pole again? Jeb Burton climbing into this Arrowhead number 4 truck here. Practice is underway. And hey, that's it for GarageCam on NASCAR.com. Hope you enjoyed the show. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner. Until next time, baby, we'll see you at the races.